Yeah, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jochen Steiger from Commodity TV in Germany. Today we have the honor and pleasure to talk to Gary Penkowski. He's the President and CEO of ASTUR Gold in Spain. Gary, thanks for taking the time and the opportunity to give us the interview. Our viewers want first to know what is ASTUR Gold, what is the company all about? And as said, you are in Spain. Please give us a little overview about the company.
Sure. First of all, I was very passionate about gold, very bullish on gold for the last 20 years. And it was only in 2009 that we realized what was happening with the economic crisis, especially in Europe. So simply put, the company was set up to go after the highest grade, highest value gold projects in Western Europe, where typically it's been permitting the issue the last 40 years. And we now feel going forward that politicians realize the importance of jobs and new industries are the only way out of this.
So you are working in Spain, in the province of Asturias, and your project is called Salave. So can you give us a little bit more details about the project, please? Sure.
Salave is one of the largest gold deposits in Western Europe, just over 2 million ounces, 43,101. It had a rejected mine permit application in 2004. And there's probably a number of reasons why that didn't go through. One was they applied for an open pit, and the economic situation was much, much different than it is today in Spain.
At Salave, you have done now the phase 2. You have completed the EIA. You have submitted it in May 2012. When do you think it will be possible to receive a permit for that? Is there a time limit or time frame, whatever? And there was phase 2. Now comes phase 3. Can you elaborate a little bit about this phase 3 and what will be the next steps in Salave?
Sure. We started with the environmental impact assessment in July of 2011. And we got a number of approvals. We've gone through 2 public consultation periods. We are now in decision phase as of August 21st. The government legally has 90 days to give us a decision. It will be an absolute game changer for us with a positive decision. No other company has been as close to permitting Salave as we are today.
Given the fact that you have to finance the whole project, what is the capex? How do you think you can finance the whole thing? Do you have, as you have a broker background for many, many years, do you have banks already in place? Do you want to do an offtake or you want to do forward sailing gold? Please elaborate a little bit on this, please.
Sure. What we found over the last year is that banks are really interested in smaller capex, higher grade projects. That's what's going to get financed. The $1 billion sub 1 gram CapEx projects are going to be very, very difficult to finance. We have no shortage of friends in the banking industry who are lining up, who want to finance us. I would estimate we're probably going to be looking at a 25 to 50% equity, followed up by the balance with debt. Our intention as well, too, is to stockpile gold. I'd love to turn this company into an ETF. We're that bullish on gold.
So that means that you want to keep, of course, dilution as low as possible?
Yes, absolutely. We're very big on dilution. In 2010, spring 2010, we had 34.5 million shares outstanding. In fall 2012, we have 34.5 million shares outstanding.
So that's a very positive thing for your shareholders. Shareholders, who are your largest shareholders? What is management's participation in the company?
Sure, we've attracted some great shareholders. I think they like how we run the company. We're very financially or fiscally prudent. I would honor shareholders. I would say Robert Cohen has 10% from Dynamic Funds. That's one of the largest mutual funds in Canada. Bob Disbrow's got approximately 10%. There's a Haywood group there with probably an additional 10%. Management is just under 10% as well too. But you can tell by the way we trade, we're in this for the long run. I think in this gold bull market here that we could see some extreme upsides going forward. I'm actually quite happy on the sell-off that's happened or occurred in the last 12 to 18 months. It really flushed out a lot of management teams and poor quality assets. And I think the good quality assets are really going to rise to the top now.
Let's come back a little bit to Salave and to Spain and to Asturia. As said, we spoke about management, so that's you, but you have a lot of more people employed in your company, of course. You have 2 offices in Spain. Please give us an overview or a relationship standing, what you have with the people there, with the community, with the Ministry of Mining and Economy, and how this gonna interchange.
We actually have one office now. We moved our offices all to Tapia, to the village there, and that actually made the locals very, very happy. There's approximately 3,900 people living there. They actually all got together and wrote a petition. They now have close to 3,000 signatures in favor of the mine. The big issue with them, they want to ensure that the jobs stay in Tapia. We've done 3 independent surveys there. We're getting approximately 75%. Our last one was done in January. I think if one was done today, we'd probably be at 85 or 90% support. We have close to 7,000 CVs. On Saturday, we had a diploma program. We did a big presentation. 320 people showed up for that, and it was a huge success. As far as the government's concerned, we have lots of communication with the mining industry department. We are the largest single investment in Asturias with 100 million euro by far. Number 2 doesn't even come close. We're not requesting any grants at all from the Asturias government. We can do the entire project on our own.
So that means you have the full support, of course, of the community, of the people there, which is very positive for ASTUR Gold and for you. As you are in Spain, meaning in the heart of Europe, I would call it, and you are not in Bolivia or Africa or whatever, so you're not facing the typical risks concerning the country and the risks in the political environment like we saw in Bolivia the last 2-3 months, for example, with South American silver or whatever. But anyway, Spain is in deep trouble with the economy. And we know there's something like 30% unemployment. Do you face, beside your good situation with your employees and the positive attitude, do you face any other problems through this crisis, through Spain, through the Euro crisis? Is there anything we have to worry about?
No, I mean, one of the reasons why we did not go to South Africa or South America or Africa is that we find these dictators or presidents, they're changing the laws, they're really killing the economics of these projects almost on a daily basis. I would rather be in the EU. Might take a little longer for permitting. EU or North America, I think, is great places to be. Once you have it, you have it.
So this sounds like a very safe jurisdiction, as we understood it also the same way. My last question would be, please elaborate a bit about your cash situation now, your burn rate. How long can you stand with the cash you have? And give us a little bit of an outlook, let's say 2013-14 for Asturia. For ASTUR Gold, sorry.
Yeah. We have just under $2 million. With our current burn rate, we are good till fall next year. We will require a money raise upon positive EIA. But the EIA, what I said earlier, it's a game changer for us. That's basically what is a fully permitted project in Western Europe worth. It's worth a lot more than where we're trading at. That money would be required to go in there and complete an underground decline, infill drilling 12,600 meters, infill drilling from surface as well too, and we're ready to go. We're looking at ramping up production in 2014 with full production in 2015.
Well, Gary, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Gary Pinkowski, the CEO and President of ASTUR Gold. Very interesting company. Have a look at it. 2 million ounces in the ground, going into production in Europe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.